Hello.
Hello,
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Twone. I'm from China, Shenzhen.
Shenzhen. And
Yeah.
where have you been living recently? If you go back from where, what have been your stops?
My stops? You mean Hongzhou?
I mean, you said just you came from Argentina before this,
Yes.
and then where were you before Argentina?
Oh, I just come to Chiang Mai and then come back to Argentina.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm mostly more like a crypto nomad.
So
Travel
you
around the world like this.
so you travel from conference to conference. Is that the main thing?
Yes, because in conference you can see so many friends and lots of people they have the same interest in with you.
Yes. Is it such that it's a big Chinese community who travels? And do you make more friends with the Chinese crypto community or the broad community?
More broader community.
More abroad.
Yeah,
Right.
because you can see so many people gather around there, like network schools, and you
Yeah.
can share the basic knowledge and the common interests.
Yeah.
But we are from diverse backgrounds.
Very diverse. So
Yes.
it kind of started by people traveling from conference to conference, and then the next step is, what if we just stay a month or 2 months? Goes to living.
Yeah, because if you just stay like a weekend or a couple of days to attend the meeting or the conference, it will be too rush, and you don't have the very deep relationship with people.
Yes.
Yeah, all you do is like to have some chats and exchange some contact number with each other, but no other things. So I think some publicity like Tuvalu and the Vitalia city and the network school is a better way to let people make some friendship and
Yes.
to know each other better.
It's a real community instead of this
Yes.
intense networking that leaves you exhausted.
Yes, of course.
Tell me more about this, because the project in Argentina, what is that?
Yeah, I just come back from Argentina, and there is a movement called Crecimiento, which in Spanish means growth. The Argentine people want to build a special economic zone, especially for crypto in Buenos Aires. Yeah, we went to there to attend this movement, and the first month called a leaf. And the first month, we pick up like over 70 startups of the local people. They can do the crypto things to help the Argentine society to the Argentine people can have the more benefits from the crypto.
How many people would you estimate came from around the world for this month, or now for
Oh,
Crecimiento? How
yeah,
many?
I think hundreds of people. Yeah, like some of them are the local people, and some people from America because it's closer, and some people like me. I'm from another community, and like China and Chiang Mai. So all these people gather around in Buenos Aires to see what can contribute and what can build in there.
It's beautiful, and people stay longer as well. It's still going on, or did it stop? No,
Yeah,
it's still going on.
yeah. Crecimiento is a movement that will last 3 years, but a leaf is just 1 month. It's a beginning.
To try it out,
Yeah,
kind of
to
like
try
this.
out.
What do you see is we have now been 1 month here as well.
Yes,
What do you see maybe
the difference. Right?
difference? Yeah.
Yes. A leaf is like a beginning for the experiments for making a special economic zone in Argentina. So they want to make best try to have the support for the government and
Yeah.
for all the different kinds of fields, these experiment people to help them to build this dream. And I think the biggest difference is that in Argentina, the relationship is more complicated. Local people, they don't trust the Argentine government,
Yeah.
but they need the political support. So the overseas community and all these projects, they can help the local people to do all the things they don't want to do. So that's why we are there. Yeah, so
So
we like a bridge to connect this side and another side.
the sides being the government and
Yeah, local people.
interesting.
Yeah, so you can see this is the biggest difference, right? Because in network school, all the people come to here just the most reasons for biology, right?
Yeah.
So if it's a social graph, biology will be the biggest point on this graph.
Yes.
And all the people are infected by it.
True.
But yeah, and yeah, in
That's-
Argentina, people don't just want to have a better life. Yeah, you also mentioned this in the history lesson when we're talking about the economic growth in Argentina.
That was so crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. You can see the peso in the 20 years ago is 101. You can change on US dollar, right? But 20 years later, when I came to Argentina, and you have to use 100 peso
Yeah.
to change $1.
In 20 years.
Yes.
It's crazy. And also that 100 years ago, Argentina was the richest country in the world almost.
Yes, yes.
And it crashed down to nothing from essentially socialist values, didn't.
Yeah, because
that's
they
a
have
whole-
so many wonderful resources. Yeah, both the natural resources and the
Yes.
farming resources.
Yes, so something changed in the government and governance that
Yes.
probably socialist values.
Yeah,
But
so-
what about you? What is your angle in crypto? Or maybe Balaji's ideas or crypto? What excites you in this space?
Yeah, I think I want to because I build in a community called Uncommons. We do the research for the public goods in crypto. And I also in another community called the GCC, which
Yeah.
is a Chinese global community. And this is a non-profit fund community that want to give some financial support to all the crypto public goods. So Crecimiento is another movement we want to see the growth of it happen.
Right.
Yeah, because it's all people are talking about DeFi or another things. We can make money in crypto world, but there are few people have realized that how important it is the infrastructure and the fundamental stuff in the crypto world. So that's why we want to help more public goods growth in this world, like Crecimiento and like all the open source projects.
How do you define public good? What is a public good?
Yeah, the public goods is a very typical definition in the traditional economics, right? All this infrastructure, like the roads we are walking in, and the sunshine and the air we breathe, these all the public goods.
Yes.
Because everyone can use it and not pay for it. But in the crypto world, it's totally different. And because in the traditional world, all the public goods usually provided by the government
Yeah.
and the big companies.
But in the cyberspace, there is no
Yes.
government.
Yeah, there's
So-
no government.
But you are there with your.
Yeah, we just want to gather around all the people's contribution to make a little bit change to it. Yeah, the EF Foundation and the Gitcoin
Yes.
and the OP, they all trying to use their way to give some donation to public goods.
Yes.
And Vitalik also write some paper about the QF funding.
Yes.
Yeah, he wants to know how can people can truly utilize their power to make some effort to the public goods. Like Gitcoin have their way to do the quadratic funding. So when people give $1 to the project they want to support, and the Gitcoin they will have another prize pool to match the people donate money.
That's beautiful that you have individuals who support and match
Yes.
funds.
Yes.
How is Crecimiento, the project in Argentina, how is that a public good? Aren't they making money off that in the long run?
Yeah, it's, I think they will have some deep social impact for the whole world. If it succeeds, it will be the first special crypto economic zone in the world, I think. And all the Argentina people, they endure the high inflation. They don't have the concept to save money. So I think all the people, they can use the crypto. Maybe they will help them to build some hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a big country that could onboard a lot of people to crypto
Yes.
if you manage to pull it off.
Yes.
And that would be good for the world because it scales all the products.
Yes. Yes.
That
So
we-
this is another kind of public goods. Maybe it will affect other people and give other people some experiments to do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also want to bring back, like the Crecimiento, this movement, back to the Asia.
Yes, so you can
Yes.
have the objective to work with any government
Yes.
to create this type of.
Yes. Absolutely.
Where would you like to see it in Asia?
I think maybe some South Asia and some small country.
Yeah.
Because they are more deeply have the belief have the belief of the crypto coins, and there are also lots of people in South Asia. I think they know how unstable the government is.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why crypto is their another choice to help them to keep the money safe. Lots of country in South Asia, like Miami.
Miami.
I don't know how to say it.
Where is this?
Yeah, it's
Myanmar.
Yeah, Myanmar.
Myanmar. Yes, Myanmar. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
My Asia geography is not great. Sorry, but
yeah,
yes.
me too. Sorry, but this country also endure very high inflation of their local currency.
Yes.
So I think like this country, they have more strong mind to do these things.
This is a good point that
Yes.
crypto is maybe most needed when it's rough times. When you have a, how do you say, hostile government maybe even that is
Yeah.
pushing money that is not worth and you have no other option.
Yes.
That's when you need something like crypto.
Yeah.
When everything is fine and you have the money,
Yeah.
then crypto is not that important.
Yes.
But it could happen to all of us, like Argentina went from the richest country in the world to very poor.
Yeah.
So it's good that something like crypto will exist
Yes.
as a failsafe.
Yeah, and in crypto, I think all the people always talking about how to do the mass adoption to all the people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the real user is very few, right?
Yes.
You can see all these things develop so fast, like L2, like all these payment methods, like all this very high technique, like the zero knowledge. They all develop so fast, but who will use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's another meaning for doing the crypto things, like the Crecimiento and all these movements, because they can bring more and more the real users to the crypto
Yes,
world.
this is a good point actually.
Yes.
Find the people who are in real distress,
Yeah.
where the nation is failing them.
Yes.
There you will have
Yeah.
interested users.
Yes. In Crecimiento, and all the people can receive like $17 Mophie token. This is a stable coin they give us every week. Mophie token.
Yeah, how much do they get every week?
$70.
$70
$70.
every Argentinian user.
For the people attend the Crecimiento.
Right.
Yeah, so we can use the Mophie token to pay the restaurants, to pay the coffee. So you can see so many restaurants and the coffee restaurants, they know what's the crypto payments, and they can accept this payment as their like some daily life.
Let's walk here.
Yeah.
So this is Mophie token is giving out essentially free tokens to get more users and to get more traction.
Yes,
In
it's
this
like
case.
a CBI to give you and to build some users and habits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you're gonna need in the long run. I thought Argentina is one of the highest per capita users of real crypto because of the inflation.
Yeah.
That's a long time that they have been just
Yeah.
needing it.
Yes.
And the other is Russians who have fled Russia. They
Yes.
also use crypto a lot.
Yes.
And probably Eastern Europeans, people who have been displaced from their home country
Yes.
is another use case maybe.
Yeah. So you can see maybe there's some dangerous way, and maybe there's some possible in this. Yeah, the government corrupt.
Yes.
But they can see the possible in crypto earlier than other people.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
perfect. And it's only a matter of time because governments tend to go corrupt or worse within time. You only need
Yes.
one bad leader to make bad choices, and you have a
Yes.
corrupt situation.
Yes.
And
so
democracy
that's
is-
yeah. Yeah, so that's also the topic we're talking about in the network school.
Yes, very much.
Yes.
What What do you do for fun when you get to do anything for fun?
For fun, I play computer games.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you also like to play some games?
Yes, I mostly PC games. But now, when I'm traveling here, I don't have my PC, so I can't play so much.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I don't have my desktop.
It's a really pity.
I have to
really-
talk to people and be out in the world.
Yeah, this is such a game. It's also a talking game, I think.
This game that we are doing right now, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a type of
Yes.
game for sure. And life is a
Another-
game. But
Yeah.
computer games are more, they are made for you to zone in and come to the flow state.
Yes, me too.
Real life is not always like that.
Yeah.
But most, you can make it.
What type of game do you like to play?
Many
FPS?
FPS, yes,
Yeah.
but
RPG?
also some RPGs.
Yes.
I actually played The Witcher 3. I
Oh,
liked it.
me
I
too.
saw, I saw you
That's
liked it.
my best favorites.
Yeah, I read the books. I watched the series.
Yeah.
I played the first thing I did was play the game.
Oh my God.
Have you read the book?
I didn't write the book, but I really like the game.
It's a really good book as well because the game is based on the book, and you
Yes.
kind of get the story of the book by playing the game.
Oh, yes.
So it's like you play a game and you get the story. It's quite nice.
Yes.
But you should read the book if you haven't. It's
Yes,
nice.
of course. Some Chinese community, they also translate the Witcher 3 into the audio book.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can listen to the story.
Nice.
Yeah, every night before I sleep.
So you do listen. So that's the book, or right?
Yes.
Okay. So you know the book. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the book, but yeah, that's the most important reason. That's why I like the Europeans so much. Yeah, like Norway, Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the kind of the Witcher culture. You mean?
Yes.
Yes. I think
Yes.
Witcher is it like is Europe, maybe like East Poland maybe or something.
Yes, Poland.
But yeah,
CDPR,
It's very
CD
interesting. One.
project. Yeah, this is the only game that can make me cry when I'm playing.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a powerful story and
Yeah,
And
and because I'm a woman, so this game gives me another perspective that I can play like a father's role.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Interesting.
Yeah, that's I never have before.
Yeah, he's like very archetypical masculine person, the Witcher. You know, like a
Yes.
father, fighter figure.
Yes.
That's very nice.
Oh my God! If I know you are also a big fan of The Witcher 3, we can talk more about it.
I don't know what's that I like about Witcher. It's a magical world. I like magic,
Yeah,
and
and also Elden Ring. Did you play it?
I didn't play Elden Ring, no.
Oh,
But somehow Witcher, his combination of the books at least, is very, how do you say, raw and funny at the same time. He's pretty rough, it's
yes.
like physical, it's violent, but at the same time comical. It's kind of, I liked it.
And you can play cards, the quintal
Oh yeah,
cards.
yeah, the card, the game within the game.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's very funny. You
is.
also have the quintal game made another totally new game. It's in the perspective of another very important character in The Witcher 3.
Is it
It's
the?
a woman.
Yeah, I haven't I don't know about this, but it's probably one of the witches.
Yes.
We got the boys.
Yeah. Do you like to go to some workout? Right.
Do you like what?
Do you like running in the beach like this?
It's quite hot here
Yes.
in Malaysia, so I haven't run much outside. I do walking on the beach. The sound of
Yes.
the sea calms me a lot.
Yeah.
But what has something about the ideas here, like Balaji's ideas? Crypto probably has been up on your mind, but anything that you have found especially interesting that brought you here, or since coming here that you have thought more about?
I think the most important reason I came here because I really like the conception of the network state. Yeah, Baji always talking about New York Times, CCP, and crypto, right? And
Yeah.
all these conflicts and some political conflicts happened
Yeah.
in America. So they think there will be two sides, one is China and one is crypto. So
Yeah.
as a Chinese, I really want to see what will happen and how other people thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I am Chinese, but I don't know what's the other people's feeling about it?
This is a very interesting way to view the world that Balaji has, that it's
Yes.
China is rising, US is falling, and
Yeah.
the internet is rising as well, or crypto.
Yes.
This new thing that is not a nation state but is
Yes.
independent or
Yes. And combine some biotechnology like Brian Johnson's don't die. Yeah. And combine the AI. Yes, this super intelligence racing.
It
so
is.
yeah, I really want to find a new way to get more people they have the same interest in with me to trying to build some different thing. I think.
Yes.
Yes, because all we know we know the real world what it is, but we don't very curious about how the future will be, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday I joined the too much and his don't die dialogue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's very interesting because he keep asking that if people have some algorithm, they can give some guidance to people, like to give you the best health, the best moods, and do you want to accept it?
Yeah. Would you accept the algorithm?
I will say no.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I think a little bit afraid of the future if what if I lose the freedom, right? Yeah, and because no one know what will happen in the future.
So
that's
you value
another
freedom over the algorithm.
yeah. So
Makes
that's
sense.
another important reason why I came here because I think lots of people they also have some curiosity about future.
Yes.
And yeah, they also have some, I don't know how to say it. Yes, and they want to make something. They want to make some change.
How did you hear it that the world is kind of fluid right now? You feel that there is opportunity to change for something new to come in.
Yes.
And it's not always like that.
Yeah.
Like it's a time that there is possibility to change something new with this internet that has come into fruition. But it's not
Yes.
entirely clear exactly what it would look like, but many people have the
Yes.
feeling that there is something that we could build.
Yes.
And you take the first steps towards that and find the people that
Yeah, of course.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's a very valid reason of coming to a place like this.
Yes. Yes, because at the first I asked Balaji if I should continue my study on PhD, but he said the traditional study this is out of date.
What was your PhD in?
And I just asking him because I have some dream to do the PhD study. Because I think I want to be some professor in the university, and at the same time I can have some life balance between the work and life. Yeah.
But you can be maybe a different kind of professor with that, not in the old system, but in the new.
Yes. Yes. And you can see, all the children they are running around here. So I think maybe there's a new way to do the education things.
For sure.
Yeah, people learn from each other, like we did today.
I think education will be, if I would guess, much more AI in the future, much more personal tutors. But the role of professor is teaching, but it's also much more. The role of professor is someone who has time to think and time to maybe write and study. And that will be important, to have people who do that in whatever walk of life. Or would you want more to teach? Is that what interests you?
Yes.
We need to go around actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you got the very important point because you can see the AI develops so fast, right? Yeah, everything I can do with AI. Like several weeks ago, I attended the SKL, the hackathon, and I made my on-chain game and got the first prize.
Really? How much did you win?
I won. The finalist prize is about 3,000 USDT, and another track prize is about 11500. So it's about $4,500.
Hey, that's money. Congrats. But still, you are correct. Yeah, AI helps
Yeah.
a lot, and it's probably
Yeah,
gonna help
because I
even more.
didn't have any developed experiment. So I just asked AI to help.
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
And this was like high-tech technology on chain again. Like it's very difficult to do before AI.
Yes, of course. Because I'm more like a project manager. I just have some idea, but I don't know how to write the code. But I ask AI to help me do all that. I
Yeah.
write a smart contract, write the front end and the back end.
Yes.
Yeah, all these things they can do it very perfect.
Yes, it does seem if you have the ideas and you can communicate them,
Yes.
you can make them reality now.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
just need the motivation and the ideas.
Yes,
Fine.
so that's why I think what you said is very important because you mentioned that the professor, maybe they can teach people and they use so many time to think and write. I
Yeah.
think maybe in the future there will be the biggest difference between human being and AI.
What would it be?
The thinking ability
Yes.
and the
but
love, these emotion things.
that I can agree, but then thinking is a different. What
Yes.
type of thinking you talk about? Because some thinking they will do better than us, like math.
Yes.
It already is better than us at thinking math.
Ye-
But
yes.
emotion,
Yeah, like this abstraction, imagination, the kind of
Yes.
ability that
That I agree.
we want to pick things up. Yeah, yeah, we can think about something and to say, and AI can help us do.
Yes.
Yeah, the ability to create something, I think this will be the more and more precious in the future.
Yes. This is now the. Maybe they will become creative and they will have feelings and all that, but not yet.
Yes.
So there's still interesting moment when we have this.
Yes. We should
need.
catch up the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in the future AI also have this ability. So that's the day maybe AI will take care of us.
Yeah. Probably.
Yes.
How have you seen China change in your lifetime? Do you remember how it was when you were younger? Do you feel like it has changed at all?
Oh, it will change. It changed so fast.
Yeah.
You know, when I was young, my father and mother they have to buy things, use tickets. They don't use money. They have
Tickets.
Yeah, because government will provide every family like how many population in your
What?
home. Yeah, they will give you some tickets.
For food and for everything you need.
Yeah, for food, for clothes, for
What?
oil. Yeah, so you can just come to the government and they provide all the things you necessary.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't have any chance to trade, to do the business. And every people like my mother and father, after their graduation from high school, they can get a job from government. And they get married, they have me. So this is their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I graduation in the 2017, and my parents just asked me, why did you get a job? Because you have the master degrees, you have the better education than ourselves. But why is so hard to you find a good job?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is very big difference. And you can see the technology also develops so fast, right? Yeah, in the past, all the Chinese economy, maybe they just do some manufacturer things. And
Yes.
yeah, because the labor price is very low and all the people, they have very low salary. But nowadays, I think the competition power is higher than before. And especially in Shenzhen, because I live in Shenzhen, you can see the power of the special economic zone bring so many motivation for the whole customer and the whole market.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. You've seen
yeah.
with your own eyes, and even that story from your parents to now is crazy. That the tickets.
Yes. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that there were tickets you used. No, I thought there was money still, but
No,
that was
no.
like pre-money then. Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No. When was money introduced?
I think just 40 years ago.
What?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the new China just raised like in the 1949, right? It's not a very such long time because in the progress we endure such pain like the
Yes.
like Baji mentioned before. They see all these books you can see.
Yeah. True. Where
Yeah.
in the world have you found to be? Where would you like to travel still, or go back to places you have been since you have been traveling with the crypto conferences? What has been your
Yeah,
best?
maybe I will go back to Shenzhen first because I have to apply the American visa.
Ah,
Yeah.
apply American visa. You
Yeah.
want to get American visa?
Yeah, just travel America. Just want to go to travel.
Yeah, you need to go back home to get that fixed.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
But it's very hard because the relationship between American and China is very intense. And I'm a woman, I'm single, and it's very hard for me to get the American visa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
see. So,
I'm not sure if I can apply it.
but
Even though I've already been to American before.
is America a specifically hard country to get visa?
Yes, Argentina also very hard to apply.
I see.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Do you read books?
Yes, I really like reading.
What are some of your favorite book recommendations?
In the past, I really liked the sci-fi fictions.
Yep.
Yeah, but nowadays I more prefer like some history books because I can know what's actually happened.
It's kind of interesting. I have the same thing. I used to like science fiction, and now I'm like, ooh, history is juicy.
Yes, some of my friends, and they usually want and have some interest in trading in the darknet market.
Yeah.
But after they join the crypto, they think, oh, it's more interesting than darknet
Yeah.
market.
Yeah, crypto has a allure of
Yeah.
promise.
So I think the same thing is in history because I think you can see so many amazing and exciting stories
Yep.
that actually will happen in the past.
What are some history books you would that come to mind?
Oh, like some history about the World War II.
Ooh,
Yes, because you can see different countries they have very complicated relationship, and you can see lots of crews before the war broke.
lots of what?
Lots of crews, not in the moment the war broke, but before that you can see so many things, and it is like prepare for the war, but lots
Yeah.
of people didn't notice that.
That the whole world was preparing for war
Yes.
in the moment, but in history it's easy to see.
Yes, yes. You can see so many accidents. There are no accidents.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, a series of things. They just happened.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, the militarization of the world.
yes. And I think maybe we can also recall some history in network school or network states because we're reading and learning so many countries' history. I think maybe recording the history of ourselves is also important.
True. And I find my interest in history has been rekindled here
Yes.
by all the history.
Yeah, of course. This is
this-
a very good way to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, because in the future, maybe the network stake is already become true, right? So people look back and find, oh, these people in the in the Marina Hotel, they make all these things. They're talking about all these things, but we
Yeah.
already achieved it, right?
Yeah, they didn't realize that it was
Yes.
happening. The world was changing,
Yes.
and yeah,
Yeah,
the internet, if it stays up, will be a very good history source. You have this Wayback Machine and the Internet Archive.
yes.
I hope
yes.
it stays. So
Yeah.
maybe whoever is watching this from 1,000 years from now can
Yeah.
see what's up.
Yeah, and I really
Probably
like
not.
Internet Archive. I
Yep.
think it's a very precious things and resources people should perceive.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's almost a public good.
Yes, this is a public good.
Yeah, I do agree. You can, yeah, I think it was a large attack on Internet Archive, like last week. Big DDoS attack.
Yes.
People, for some reason, don't want to see it.
Yeah, because there's some benefit from the the physical books, the publishing. Yeah, they have some against benefits of this.
There are pros and cons.
Yes.
Do you want to share where people can find you online, or is anything else you want to say?
Online?
If you want to share what your ex account is, or
Oh,
no, it doesn't matter if you don't want to.
you mean for the Internet Archive or for Network School?
For network, I mean now for this video.
Oh, for this video. Oh, I think people can learn more history and yeah, maybe they can use the AI tools to help them better understand what is will happening and what will happen in the future.
As long as the AI tools are well aligned for truth and not, because that's another issue.
Yes, of course.
But that's a good, learn history, folks.
Yeah.
Thank you, this was fun.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.